I mean, it's been a fantastic experience to obviously have two experts from the UFC over to provide us with workshops and information and lectures in and around different topic areas of sports science support for our athletes. And I think it's been very, very insightful also for the members of staff to get a better understanding of how these support structures and mechanisms actually look like when it comes to working with these elite combat sport athletes, of which of course the UFC is the main one when it comes to supporting athletes in combat sports. So they've given us insights on how to do testing, right, ensuring that there is closer collaboration between the different departments of sports science to enable us to work better together and come up with new ideas and insights that will hopefully help our athletes be able to achieve their goals, which is gold medal at the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028.
So in these UFC sessions, we learned about multiple concepts, but I'm going to speak about one concept that I love the most, that was about reverse engineering. So reverse engineering, it tells us how we as a sports science team, the non-technical team and the technical team, the coaches, we can integrate in a setup like a high performance center. Basically tells about how we work on an athlete from an athlete perspective, from a coach perspective, and from a sports science perspective. So just take an athlete, reverse engineer of what we want for an athlete, and then we get the components to work upon. So that was the concept that I love the most.
So this week's been great. We've had two of the best strength and conditioning coaches in the world in the combat sports field join us at IIS for a week of education in CPD. Both Gavin and Dean work at the UFC PI, so it's been great to have a viable insight in terms of the work, what they do there, and we've took things away, what we can implement into the boxing strength conditioning program to keep on having a positive impact in the athletes.
I think the biggest takeaways are to do with integration of sports science, and specifically me as a strength and conditioning coach with the football coaches, and how we can sort of create an ecosystem where all of these different departments work well and in unison together to achieve the broader goal of obviously athletic performance for the athletes that we coach. I think the biggest takeaway and how we can start implementing some of the sort of processes that they've shown us and taught us about is first starting that dialogue both with the coaches and the rest of the support staff back at the training center that we work at in Bangalore. So I think the first step is to really start that open dialogue where we're trying to learn as much from these sports coaches as possible. All of us have the same common goal. We all want our athletes to do better. We want to create as many athletes who can play and meet the demands of first team football. And I think that's where it's a very good starting point to start from and probably take it from there.